I'm Queen. This is Nuworld Tarot. Thumbs up the video. Subscribe to the channel. Join us over here on Weirdo Gang. Still can't figure out what that means, but whatever. I think it's good. All right. Highly requested is what we're going to call this. Very highly requested. All right. I got to try to remember these elements, child. All right. What are we going to start with? Let's start with fire. I mean, I'm a fire sign. Why not? Uh, let's see. We need to get some energy. Let's use mine. Hi. Thumbs up the video when you come in, please, everyone. Let me tell y'all, I was walking around the house because y'all know I was in South America for a while. Look what I found. Found my deck I made, girl. I found my deck I made. I said I found my deck I made in the most weirdest place you could ever find. Dang, these things all over the place. It's a zillion of these cards, by the way. I'm just going to use this deck, my deck, to, get the energy. And then if it's like anything we need to clarify. Oh, there's Judah here. If there's anything we need to clarify, I guess we could use this. Since it's like all type of stuff in here. I got stuff in here that ain't on the regular tarot card. So I messed around and found it. I was like, oh my God, yes. We've been needing this. And this deck is messy like the juice, child. I ain't lying. I made this deck just as messy can get. I put stuff on here that you would never find on a tarot card. Yes, Lord, I did. I need to turn this into an official deck because this deck is thebomb.com, okay? I don't even know how many cards it is. It's a trillion of them, I think. At least it look like it. All right, look, I ain't got time to be going through all these damn cards. I'm just going to shuffle them however they come out. That's just what it is. Shoot. All right, so let's use this to just get some general energy. We're going to start off with fire, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sag. We're going to go ahead and jump up in y'all business and see what y'all got going on. I wish it wasn't raining. I wanted to do this like outside. Hey, Salsa. Cosmic, you being funny. You know I'm talking about the cosmic signs, girl. Shout out to all my mods. The best in the building. Dang, I can't even shuffle these. Dang, got too many damn cards. Oh, I still got it. Shoot, come on. Stop tripping. Ooh. I'm fired, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just going to break this deck in half. I don't got time to be fighting with y'all. Oh, some of these ain't even got nothing on them. Hey, what is this? That's why it's so many. I just found a whole stack that ain't got nothing on them. I guess I meant to finish filling them in, huh? She going to get it together. If something come out with nothing on it, we going to just, put it back and keep it pushing. Here goes some more. Huh. That's why it's difficult to shuffle these. That makes sense. All right, let me see if that make it easier. Guess I got some more thoughts to put on these cards. I'm literally fire. Thank you. I am, though. I am an Aries. All right, so all my fire signs, this is going to be a reading for you guys. Like I said, I'm going to use the deck that I created in order to get some general energy to see what we have going on here. This is, you know what, this is messy. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use the Oracle deck. I'm going to use the Oracle deck because, yeah, I just thought about some of the stuff I got in here. This might just turn the reading entirely too messy before we even get started. Yeah, it just might start. Big Mama said, go and be messy. Okay. Fire signs. Let's see what we got going on. Thank you, Jay. Can I sing sometimes? If I just woke up, I sound like a horse. Okay. You said, let's be messy, girl. Big Mama said the same thing, girl. We about to be messy. I'm going to do Capricorn, too. I'm going to do all the elements. Well, I'm not going to do, like, Capricorn by itself, but, I'm going to do the elements. So Capricorn will be included. Please know, guys, that this will not resonate with everybody. Y'all know the whole shebang bang. Y'all watch other channels. Don't act like y'all don't know what's up, okay? Don't take nothing personal. If it's not you, then it's probably somebody else. Ooh. What y'all got going on? Fire signs. This is someone's energy. I don't know if this is you or your person. Cross watchers, you know, put the energy where it need to go. And y'all too, okay? If it's not you, then it's probably the person we talking about. Or somebody that's not in your energy yet. It says, I'll move mountains for you. Strength, protector. Somebody want to make you they boo. It's like moving mountains. I'm hearing Ursula singing. Moving mountains. Okay, what else? We're going to try to get a whole sentence in here. It looked like this might turn into a love reading, fire signs. Uh-oh. I have no comments. I have no comment, okay? I wish it wasn't raining, man. My glass is fogging up. Okay, we have save, invest, financially responsible. Okay? Financially responsible. Then we have strength and protector. I'll move mountains for you. Oh, shoot. Jump on out then. Well, you'll get your money back soon. So if you guys lost something, some money, if you lost, get rid of this. Lord, this person right here about to piss me off already. I just got on here. Get on my damn nerves. Okay, so some of you guys may have took a financial L at some point here, maybe in the past or like the recent past. More recent, you know, 1 to maybe 3 years, okay? Spirit is saying you will get your investment back. This one says, it is what it is. Come as you are. Okay, no judgment here. Give us one more to complete this sentence. You said your college debt. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Give me more info. You're going to get it back, though, so don't worry about it. Compromise. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, there's definitely some love in here. Look like we got love, money, so far. Okay, that's what we got so far with this messy deck I got. Okay, so, fire elements. Get ready, okay? Because it's about to go down. Okay, for that messiness, I think we need to use... That wasn't really that messy. Let's use the Psychic Tarot. We're going to use the Psychic Tarot, y'all. This is my deck right here. I love her. All right, let's get into it. Okay. I've been practicing some breathing yoga, and Big Mama just told me to breathe. Okay. It's hot as hell in here. I got to put this window down, even though it's about to rain in here. I don't even care. It's hot. I need to breathe, honey. This just don't have to rain on me. Rain down on me. Let your love just... Oh, that's a nasty song. I just remembered that. All right, anyways. What's up with the fire signs? Get in the fire signs business. Aries, Leo, Sag. What's up? Okay. Deception and envy, but it came in the reverse. Well, let me show you the upright. Deception and envy came in the reverse. So, what I'm getting straight off the bat here is some of you guys don't trust somebody. Yeah. Big Mama. Okay. I know. Okay, some of y'all don't trust my Big Mama over here checking me. Okay. Yeah, Serena, you said what? It's a nasty song. Yeah, girl, you didn't know. Yeah, go listen to Rain by SWV, girl. They talking about dropping them juices. Anyways, I feel like some of you guys don't trust someone. I feel like there's someone that has either entered into your life or is getting ready to enter into your life, and you kind of like scared, right? This person may be like exhibiting like some sort of form of perfection, and you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting for them to make a mistake. You're waiting for them to show red flags. You're waiting for them to do something so you can be like, yeah, see, I told you, I knew it. It was too good to be true. And it's like, no, this is the real thing. Thank you, honey. Oh, harmony. What did I say? This is a lover. Big Mama, what is y'all trying to do to me right now? Why harmony here for the fire signs, please? Why is harmony here for the fire signs? Oh my God. Oh, this is the first sign. Don't do this. This is the first element, y'all. We got transformation. Y'all see the old her in her hand, and then the new her went from the caterpillar to the butterfly, kind of, you know. And then we have the sacral chakra. I'm just gonna say this. I'm getting very sensual energy. I feel like whoever this person is, if they haven't already entered into your world, y'all, when they do, and y'all decide to like do the bang, 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 they are going to take you completely off earth. You are going to be in ecstasy. You are going to be, oh, it's going to be one of them things where it's going to feel like an outer body experience, okay? I feel like when you guys go there, when y'all do the bang, 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 when y'all get ready to be intimate with each other, this is going to be breathtaking, mind-blowing. It's going to be out of this world. It's going to be something you've never experienced before. This person is about to give you an experience that you have never experienced when it comes to the bedroom. Wow. Well, I don't have anything to say. Wow. Then we have the solar plexus chakra. They finna be opening up your chakras. Listen, ladies, let me tell you something. If you ain't ever had no bang, bang, bang where that person open up your chakras, girl, you better be careful. Because see, let me tell y'all a little secret. This is for my fire. Well, this is for everybody, but especially my fire signs. When they talk about the S3X magic, there's something that comes with that. Like, okay, I'm about to tell a secret that I shouldn't be telling y'all, but I'm going to tell y'all, right? A lot of people blame things on Smex magic a lot. Okay, they do it a lot. They be like, oh, this person put Smex magic on me. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you something. Just doing the bang, bang, bang is not Smex magic. It's not. There has to be, and the reason why it's called magic is because literally the person opens your chakras and they enter into them. Okay, I'm not gonna tell y'all how to do it because y'all messy. I know y'all will go try it. Okay, but literally this person has the ability to open your chakras and enter into your chakras as you are climaxing. That's what makes it magic. Anybody can put it on you and be like, "Ooh, yeah, it's mine. It's good." Da, 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 da. That's not Smex magic. That's just good love making. Smex magic is outer world. You literally feel like your body, your soul is leaving your body. That's how it feels. Okay? If you've never experienced it, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all getting magic put on y'all right now, girl. Or y'all doing this to somebody else. Fire signs. Give me that fire signs energy. Why the solar plexus chakra here? Wow. Victory and success. Okay, so whoever this person is that's getting ready to come in towards y'all, this relationship is meant to work whether y'all want it to or not. Y'all thumbs up the video for me, please. If y'all on y'all phone, double tap the screen. And if you're not, then give me a like on this video if you don't mind, please. Why is victory and success here for fire? What? I know you lying. We have the third eye chakra. You see this? This person is slowly but surely opening up your chakras one by one. And let me tell you, I don't want to tell too much, but during Smex magic, they have to have already tapped in to your other chakras using different methods. So third eye chakra meaning stimulating conversation, heart chakra meaning vulnerability. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just get into bed with somebody and be like, ooh, I want to put magic on them. Bang, bang, bang. That's not the way it works. Your chakras have to be open. How do your chakras get open? Vulnerability. What do those vulnerabilities create? Openness. That's how they open your chakras. Okay? And then while you're smexing, they got mind control over Debo. Okay? Hey, Alma. Okay? Lord. Fire. Tell me more about this fire energy. The waiting game. The waiting game. Some of you guys have been in this energy where you haven't really fully been able to truly grow as an energy vessel. I don't know what to call us. I don't like to call us humans because I just think that is I don't know. I think they be capping about a lot of stuff. But anyways, as an energy vessel, as a person, as someone who is walking earth, we all have to understand that we are energy beings. We are not just flesh and blood. We are energy, okay? And I feel like some of you guys have been stagnant. Your energy has been stagnant. You haven't grown. You haven't been able to manifest like you need to manifest. You haven't been able to create like you need to create. You haven't been as abundant as you could be because there is something missing. There is something missing for some of you guys, okay? And hence this is why this tree is inside of this hourglass and it can't grow. The roots are here, ready for soil. There's no soil there. It can't grow, okay? Not able to get any sunlight, no rain, no nothing. It's just being smothered. And then you have this person walking around. Now I'm going to tell you what I'm getting from this. I'm getting that this is either you or your person, okay? You or the person who entered into your world. Somebody is waiting for someone else to let down their walls. Okay? Somebody is waiting for someone to let down their walls. Somebody is waiting for someone to let them in. Someone to invite them into their vulnerability. Waiting for someone to express themselves. Waiting for someone to acknowledge how it is that they feel. What it is that because, okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling. I feel like when this person is away from you and when you're away from them, you guys crave each other, right? It's a craving. It's not like, oh, I miss you so much. Oh my God, I can't wait to see you on Friday. No, this is one of those things where like when they're not around you, your body aches. Their body aches. Okay. This is a craving, like nicotine, like an addiction, like somebody who's addicted to alcohol, or someone who's addicted to drugs, someone who is addicted to chocolate or sugar or something like that. Okay, this is addictive. This love is addictive. Cisco over here screaming in my ears how much your love is incredible. I know you lying. This ain't never happened. The base chakra just came out. This person is breaking down your walls. Ooh, some of y'all about to get broke down. Weirdo gang, y'all better be ready. Ooh, okay, let me warn y'all, because I know a lot of y'all do not be interested in no love. Let me tell you something, weirdo gang. If y'all been in this energy where y'all ain't been going out and y'all been telling everybody, no, you don't want to kick it, y'all need to go and fix yourself up, okay? Get yourself together and go outside, because I'm telling you, the universe, spirit them is getting ready to send somebody to you. Y'all don't want to listen. If you are one of those people who want to be in a relationship, this is it. This is it. This is the person. This is the one that you should risk it on. When they say, oh, I don't want to risk it, I don't want my heart broken, I don't want that. No. This is the one that you're going to meet, this person that's perfectly imperfect. You're perfectly imperfect. You guys are perfect for one another. This is somebody that you can grow with. This is somebody who's going to nurture you. Somebody you can feel safe with. Because I'm seeing, oh Lord, this is emotional. I'm seeing divine feminines crying because they don't understand what's happening. They're like, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this? Am I going crazy? Some of you guys may be readers. I see you guys like pulling cards on yourself, taking pictures of the cards, trying to figure out like, what am I feeling? What's going on? Why is this happening to me? What does this person feel like? Okay, is it both of us? Am I tripping? Am I doing too much? But I see you crying because you're trying to figure. You like, how did this happen? Where did this person come from? Like, what is going on? And when I say perfectly imperfect, I feel like they're not going to come to you wrapped in this pretty bow. Okay? They're not going to come to you fully healed all the way. They may not even come to you as mature as they're going to end up being. But right now, they're exactly where you need them to be for you. And I'm getting that a lot of you, this person is being sent to you to help heal you. And one of the ways that they're being sent to help heal you is by loving you through your pain, through your struggles, through your fears, through your esteem issues, through your insecure, everything that you have going on. Oh my God, I'm afraid somebody's going to cheat on me. And I don't think you guys are vocalizing this. I don't. Okay, I don't think y'all are. I don't think you're saying it. I don't think you're saying, hey, I'm afraid. Hey, my last person cheated on me. Hey, you know, I had a DV situation, you know, years ago. Hey, you know, I have abandonment issues because I got pregnant and my baby daddy left me and the baby went. I don't think y'all saying all of that, but it's emitting from you. They can feel it. They can feel this. Okay, this is fire, guys. Fire signs, and this person, they know what it is that you need, but they're waiting for you to get in touch with it, because a lot of you guys are not in touch. This is feelings that you guys have buried. This is in your heart. This is in your soul. You built a wall around this. Okay, you don't want people to notice. For some of you guys, this is embarrassing. For some of you, this was humiliating. For some of you, this was something that just broke you down mentally so badly that you just said, you know what, I'm never going to talk about it. I'm never going to do this again, or I might lose it mentally. Okay, this is something that you guys went through that was tough. Some of you guys went through unaliving thoughts. Some of you guys went to like the crazy house, literally, in the hospital. Crazy shit, okay? Outside a nigga house in the bushes type shit. Okay, this is embarrassing, and you have buried this. But this person was sent here because this is what you guys don't know. A lot of you are extremely, extremely, extremely intuitive, and so are they. The difference is they aren't saying it. I'm gonna tell you how you guys can test them to know, though. Sit them down in front of the TV one day when they're at the house kicking it with you and turn on a tarot reading. They're not gonna be freaked out at all. They're going to start asking questions and pretend like they don't know. That's what they're going to do. Okay. Wow. Damn, all of the damn chakra cards coming out. What else? This is fire signs, fire elements. Whew. Aries, Leo, Sag. Wow. Fertility. It's time for you to grow. It's time for you to grow, and it's time for you to grow up. Excuse me. Wow, I didn't think about that. I don't want to get emotional. I'm not going to. I can't do this on camera. I'm talking to specific people here. Some of you became mothers at like 15, 16, 17 years old, 18 years old. And Big Mama is saying that that is still your childhood. Though you were put into a position where you had to mother, you had to parent, you had to mature really fast, you had to go out, you had to get a job, you had to pay bills, you had to do all the things that the typical adult will do when they go out and they get pregnant and they're judged, or you know, whatever. Some of you guys come from judgmental backgrounds, but you were still a child. And I know a lot of us forget that when we become mothers, because everybody forgets about us. They like, okay, you're a mom now. You don't get anything anymore. I'm not buying you anything. What does the baby need? What does the baby need? What does the baby need? But you were still a child yourself. 20 what? Big Mama said up to the age of 27. Okay. So some of you who became teen parents, Big Mama is saying you were still a child and no one cared. No one nurtured you. They figured, hey, you think you grown enough to go out here and do the bang, bang, bang and make a baby, then you grown enough to get out here in the world and face whatever it is. Okay? But Big Mama saying this is childhood wounding for a lot of you. Okay? Aries, Leo, Sag, a lot of this is childhood wounding. Spirit is sending this person in order to nurture you and help you. Oh, God, Big Mama, y'all doing too much now, girl. Okay, you guys know my dad had a very, very heavy presence in my life, so I'm definitely not talking about myself on this part, but maybe I am, okay, because my dad dropped the ball big time. We had a really, really tough time. I don't want to trigger anybody. It is not my intention to trigger you, weirdo gang. It is my intention to give you the truth so that you can cipher through this. This might not make sense to you right now. Please go back and watch this reading and take notes if you need to. Some of you have daddy issues. This person is coming in. They're very calm. They're very cool. They're very collected. They're very non-judgmental. They may even be a dad. This is for the ladies who date men, okay? They may even be a, or anybody for that matter, anybody in masculine energy. They may even be a father. They're looking at you and treating you the way that they would want a man to treat their daughter. Hold on. I'm going to breathe that out. I'm going to say that again. This person is coming in and treating you the way that they want a man to treat their daughter. This one's too much. Give me more. I should have started with a different element, yo. I know. No. This is a setup, spirit. Y'all trying to set my ass up. Ain't no way. This is pissing me off now, y'all. The heart chakra card just came out. This is crazy. I have never seen every chakra card come out in a pull ever, unless I like pulled all the cards. I have never ever seen this happen. My God, this person right here. All right, we have discontent and boredom. I feel like for the last maybe 4 years, upwards of 4 years, a lot of you guys have been very, very bored with life. You've been bored with dating. You've been bored with conversations with people. You've been bored with your friends. Some of you had just been sitting in the house being bored, not really getting out that much, not really having a real good social life, not traveling a whole lot. Just, it's kind of like the whole, just go to work and go home and watch TV and sit around and eat and drink and, you know, be merry along with yourself, right? A lot of you have become your own best friend. And Big Mama is telling me that it's time for you to take back control over your life. Some of you have given everything. And I'm talking to some of you seasoned people out here now. Some of you have given your everything to your children. Others of you, you may not even have children, but you've given everything to like your younger siblings, your mother, your father. Some of you have been parents to your parents. Okay, it is still fire. Some of you have been giving so much energy to your parents that you literally had to parent your parents. Like some of your parents were like teen pregnant, teen mothers and teen fathers, and they ended up having multiple children, and you ended up being the one that is taking care of, you know, your younger siblings or, you know, whatever. And you have been giving everything to everybody, and you've never given anything to yourself. And Big Mama is saying it's time for you to take back control over your life. It's time for somebody to come in and love you through your hurt. It's time for somebody to nurture you for a change. It's time for somebody to give a damn about you. Yes, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, fire signs. That's been a cool nearly 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and let this go. But at the bottom of the deck, we have heartache and loss. And this is where a lot of you guys are pulling from. Pain. And this is what is drawing this person to you. And please don't get this confused with that whole trauma bonding thing, because a lot of you guys get that whole thing mixed up. Okay, trauma bonding is when someone is traumatizing you and you're bonding with them through the actual trauma. Trauma bonding is not just sitting around having conversations. Okay. So guys, please go and do your research on that. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is the real thing. This person is going to be listening to you and healing you and praying for you, whatever that means to them and you, okay? And they're going to be making sure that you are as comfortable and as safe as possible, because that's what a lot of you need. You need safety. You need safety. You need to feel safe to be vulnerable. You need to feel safe to cry. You need to feel safe to express yourself. You need to feel safe to act crazy if you need to act crazy. Because see, this is what I think a lot of people forget, and men in particular. When women say safety, this is what they mean. A lot of us, we know that our hormones are cuckoo and crazy. We know that. But you know what scares us? Seeing other women being left while they're pregnant. Because we know that our hormones are going to act crazy and make us act crazy. Seeing women being left and abandoned when they're going through menopause. seeing women being attacked by their adult children when their emotions start to change and they start to set healthy boundaries. That's the type of shit that make women build walls up around their heart and say, fuck this. I don't want to do the relationships. I don't want to do men. I don't want to do adult children. I don't want to do this shit. That is the type of safety we need. We need to feel safe to be able to cry and be crazy and be emotional and then come back to ourselves after we get all that crazy shit out of our system and then say, you know what, babe, let me sit down and talk to you and tell you what happened. When I was 9, my dad fucking walked away. My parents got divorced. I have motherfucking issues. Okay? And you not using that against her and throwing it up in her face when you guys are having an argument or weaponizing it against her. Like, oh, I'm going to go and stay out and I'm not going to answer my phone and I'm not going to answer her text when you know that this woman is telling you that she has fucking abandonment issues. Get what I'm saying? So this is what this is. This person is very intelligent when it comes to things like this. I got to let this reading go, child. This resonated entirely fucking too much for me. Anyways, Big Mama, y'all, I can't believe y'all made all these chakra cards come out. I'm so disappointed with y'all. I don't know how to feel about that one, guys. That one hit a little bit too close to home for me. Phew. Okay, fire signs. Set this reading off then. Okay? Fire signs just showed out. Whew. Okay, that was a good, cool 30 minutes on fire. Let's do Earth. Let's do Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's do it the same way, and then we'll whatever comes out in my deck as the main energy, we'll just choose a deck from there. Wow. Wow. Phew. Okay, I gotta breathe that energy off right there, child. Ooh. Lawana Dean. I didn't hide Lawana Dean from the channel. What y'all talking about? I ain't hide her. And if I did, what she said? What you said, Lawana? What you get hidden for? Snappy one says she unhid her. Who the hell hid Lawana? Lawana been coming in here for a minute. I didn't hide you. Oh, you did by mistake. Okay, Cosmic had did that by mistake. She unhid you. I was gonna say I ain't never hid nobody for real. Maybe like 4 or 5, and only when people acting real super weird, I do that. I don't really hide people like that. I cuss people out. Okay. Sometimes that be the highlight of my week, girl. I be like, yes, come in my comment section acting up. I be ready. Only time I block them is when they just keep saying stupid shit back to back. I say something, then they respond with something stupider. I be like, oh my God. You said you take pictures of the cards you pull on different things. You should do that so you can remember. And then when you get ready to save it, when you know how they let you edit it, and you can put like a note, put like what you pulled on. Okay. I low-key work the street corner. I ain't never been no hooker, bitch. Your mammy. That's how she got pregnant with you. Y'all them street corner babies coming in here projecting. Whew. Wow. That was great. That was a lot. I feel like I just told y'all my personal business. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's get some energy. These are the cards that I made myself, y'all. So we just gonna get a sentence and see what they talking about. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air. Is that air or earth? I'm sorry, earth. I don't know these elements worth a damn, child. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Give us a sentence for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, that flew out. Oh. Y'all, this. We gonna have to, I think we gotta use the juice for this one. Oh my. Uh-oh. Y'all, we in trouble. Oh, what the hell is going on here? I done made the messiest deck ever. Give me 2 more to complete this sentence for earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What the hell is going on? Oh my God, this is about to be messy AF. I already know it. Yeah, this is about to be oh Lord, have mercy, child. I don't even want to read this. I'm gonna say that one for last, honey. Okay, so the first card we have is double standards. Okay, so this is we gonna pull some cards. We also have start a new business, also talking about money. Okay, I want to have your baby. Spiritual healing, chakra balance, spirit baths, stones, meditation, and yoga. And this actually came out first, but I'm reading it last. It says gay. I only like same-sex partners. Oh my God. I hope this is somebody that's out, honey. Because if they not, this is about to be a bad. I'm about to snitch on somebody's ass that's on the DL. And the last time I did that, I got called all type of black, ugly biatches under my comment section. Oh my God, Big Mama, why is y'all doing this to the queen? Girl, I got to pull out the juice because I just don't know what to think about what we just looked at. I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay? I don't. All right, this for the earth signs. We done pulled out the messy juice because that was a very, very, very messy first little energy sentence we got. I'm just making sure these all in the upright. Thumbs up the video for me, everybody. Please, 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 and thank you. Oh my God. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's get into your personal business and see what all of this is about. Let's see what we got going on here. My God. Get into the earth signs business, please. Big Mama, y'all. And, like, tell us what's going on. What's going on with the earth signs, please? What's up with the earth signs? What's up with the energy? What's up? Hey, love. Okay. I always inspire you. All right, cool. I'm glad, girl. Okay. Give me more information. Give me one more. All right. Wow. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I really, really, really like this first sentence, but I'm a little bit scared because what just came out with the whole I only like same sexes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that's about, but we gonna look into it. But the first sentence, I'm really digging. Okay, so the first card that came out is poverty, but it came in sideways. So I feel like somebody is changing their mind about the way they see money and the way they see abundance. Kind of like as I told you guys early on in my journey, and no fault to anybody who raised me or Christianity or the Bible or anything. No fault of them. It was the way I had interpreted it. So when I grew up Baptist, and they used to always tell us, the love of money is the root of all evil, and you get your riches when you die and you go to heaven, and you don't walk on the pavements of gold and all this other stuff, right? The kingdom of heaven is at hand and all this. And in my brain, I don't know why I processed it this way, because I'm gonna be honest, I had never really sat down with anybody and asked them how I should process it. But in my brain, I was thinking like, oh, okay, so when we die, that's when we like are supposed to be rich. We're like destined to be poor. You know what I mean? But as I got older and I educated myself a little bit more, I was like, oh, okay. Spirit started showing me like, no, you have to like change your mind about money. Like when you pray, thine kingdom come in earth as it is in heaven, right? So like you have to look at the kingdom as like everything around you, like your world. What you make it is, can be your hell or your heaven. And I didn't understand that when I was younger. But I realized that you have to change your mind about abundance, about money, about energy, about the flow of energy, about your beliefs. That's just like when people come in here and they say things like, oh, tarot's evil, this is wicked, this is demonic. I know right then that their mind is all twisted and messed up. I know. Because anybody who has a brain in their head knows that cards can't be demonic. If you aren't hurting anybody, then how, you know what I'm saying? Like, make that make sense, right? But they'll insult people. That's demonic. They'll judge people. That's a sin. They'll do all of that, but then they'll project it onto you and tell you that that's what you're doing, okay? But anyways, the next card that we have is the wealthy man. Then we have great fortune. We have the family room. which looks like a very nice family room, by the way. And we have the privileged lady. Okay, so listen, for this first sentence, it really does look like there is a relationship dynamic here again that is meant to be. Okay, this relationship dynamic may start off as something monetary. It may be a thing where you end up meeting somebody based off of some sort of a business idea, business venture. Remember, in the cards it says start your own business. So this could be like a business opportunity. Maybe you're getting ready to start a company, or you're getting ready to do an online platform, and somebody comes on and like, hey, would you like to come and do a podcast with me, or da da da. You know, it could be anything like that, right? But you're getting ready to do something business-wise, and this person comes along and they implement themselves into your life, and you guys end up being like really, really great business-savvy partners. This is going to help a lot of you guys to reach financial freedom, generational wealth, okay? And I do feel like there's people being sent in toward you in order to help you with that, because I feel like that's where a lot of you guys are in your mind. What you're doing is you're unthinking poverty, and you're planting seeds of abundance, okay? Is what I'm getting from a lot of you. All right, and you want financial freedom, so Spirit is going to send you some people in here to help you achieve that, okay? Change came out in the reverse, okay? And this is what you're having a difficult time. Poverty coming in sideways and change coming in the reverse. A lot of you guys are having a difficult time with changing your mind. Remember this, the mind is the hardest thing to break. That's why, okay, I got to give y'all something more simplistic so y'all can understand me. Because I hate just telling people stuff and then don't give them an idea of how to fix it, right? People be like, oh, you need to deal with your childhood wounding. It's like, okay, well, how the fuck do I do that, right? So, think about it like this. The powers that be, right? They control the whole world. They control everything. All the resources, all the precious stones, all the gold, all the banks, all the education departments, everything. All the food. They own everything, right? The way that they were able to do that is they took about 50 to 100 years, and they reprogrammed our minds. They turned us from free thinkers into people who believed anything that they said. How did they do that? They did it with the education system. They did it with religion. They did all of these different belief systems. They did it with politics. They did it with all of these things in order to re-educate us, to reprogram our minds from being free thinkers, right? And now they know how to control us, so they can get us emotional. They can get us to fight one another with simply two, like the presidency, for instance. You can have two terrible people that's running for president, and they'll have us fighting over two people that are no good for none of us. That's what they'll do, right? And we'll do it. We'll fight. They'll have us fighting over the red and the blue, the Democrats and the Republicans. They have us fighting with the gang system, the Bloods and the Crips. They have us fighting over the education system. They have us fighting over LGBTQ stuff. They have us fighting over women's rights, men's rights, colorism. We're fighting over now they can just get us. We're so damn sensitive and programmed now, they can make us fight over anything. We fighting over food. We're fighting over egg prices. We fight over everything. And the way that they did that is they had to get into our heads. Yes, food, vax, all of that. And they had to get into our head, because think about it. If you're too busy fighting for who's going to rule over you, which nobody is good enough to do so. Nobody should be ruling over you, period, okay? But if you're too busy fighting over that, how are you going to fight for your freedom? How are you going to fight for your independence? How are you going to fight to have rights to be farmers and grow your own vegetables and your own fruit? That's the stuff we really should be fighting for. Okay, earth signs, that's what we should be fighting for. We should be fighting for the right to, hey, I'm a homeowner. This is my land. Why can't I grow as many fucking orange and apple trees as I want on it? Why do I have to go and get a piece of paper that says that I'm only allowed to have 2 trees in my yard, and if not, you're going to come and fine me all this money? Why am I not able to just go in my yard, pick my fruits and vegetables, and go take them up to wherever I want to take them to and sell them to whoever the fuck? Why do I need car insurance? Why can't I use the barter system? If I hit somebody's car, why can't me and this person hop out the car and be like, hey, wait a minute, let me exchange numbers with you here? Let me tell you what, I got goats and chickens, right? Let me give you a couple of goats and a chicken, and we call it even. They be like, all right, cool, I don't know how to work on cars anyway, I'll fix it my damn self. Give me the goats and the chickens. That'll take care of my family for years and years and years to come. Like, why can't we do that? Why did y'all take our right to use the barter system to trade and do things our way? It was a much more peaceful way, right? Now you got people going upside each other's head road rage because they hit their car, and you know what I'm saying, they didn't have insurance. Like, They control us in so many different ways. But anyways, I said all that to say that a lot of you guys are having a difficult time with changing your mind, because the mind is the hardest thing to break. That's why they took so long to do it. Because they knew once they did it, once they broke our minds, once we were reprogrammed, they would never have to do it again. We would do it for them. And we are. We are. And a lot of men are under the impression that they have power with this patriarchy in order to control women. That's what that's about. The reason why they tell you man, they tell you God, man, woman, child, you know, and then the animals, they're doing that because they don't want the women to rise up. That's what that's about. Men don't fear other men rising up. They have bombs and bullets for that. They fear us, the divine feminine. Okay? Because once we rise up, we change the world. We the ones with the wounds. Okay? That's more powerful than an atomic bomb. Okay? See what I'm talking about? Okay, next we have expectations. Bitch, your mama got out of rehab. We have expectation. Okay? So Spirit is saying that you need to be expecting certain changes to, like just knowing. Like just knowing. Kind of like that thing that they use in church when they say just believe, have faith. A lot of you guys just need to know that change is coming. Change is coming. Yeah. So we have thief. Somebody's stealing someone's time here. Okay. Somebody could be lying about love situations and whatnot. Somebody could be lying about money. Somebody could owe you money. And somebody could dress like they have money, but they really don't. Okay. Next we have adjudication. And we have the false person. So some of you guys are going through a court situation with someone. Okay, I know I definitely am. Me and my son, you know. I mean, we ain't fighting or nothing like that, but it's definitely a court situation going on. I feel like there's a lot of falsities here. Okay, there's a lot of falsities here. There's a lot of lying. There is a lot of deception, and I don't think that this is necessarily lying like on the stand, like you taking an oath and you lying to your honor or whatever. I feel like this person might be giving you compliance or something like that simply because they want to get in your good graces so they don't get in trouble. But for real, they feel how they feel. They really don't fuck with you like that. They really don't like you like that. They really don't. Okay, if they saying that they like you, they really don't. They lying. They lying. They putting on a good face. They putting on a good show so that this situation can be over with. Some of you guys are going to have to literally take somebody and sue them in order to get your money back. Yeah, this person could have stolen from you, or they could be like trying to steal something from you. Okay, an asset or something like that. Something you, okay, say it again. Show me. Okay, so they're showing me somebody, who may like say for instance your license is suspended, right? And you go and you be like, hey, son or daughter or husband or whoever, right? My license is suspended. I can't get my license for another 6 months, but I want to go ahead and buy this car. So I'm going to buy this car and I'm going to put it in your name. And then in 6 months, when I get my license back, we'll just go ahead and switch the title. And they're like, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. We can do that. I'll do that for you, mom. I'll do that for you, honey. I'll do that for you, you know, or whoever, sister, brother, whatever, right? And then when the 6 months come and you get your license and you're ready to go down and switch it out, they're like, no, it's mine. And you're like, but yeah, we didn't get anything in writing, but you're my family. I should be able to trust you. Like, well, we talked about this. We know what the fuck was supposed to go on. What happened? And they're like, whatever. Sue me. Wow. Thank God I keep receipts, honey. I'll take a motherfucker to court and eat their ass alive. Okay? I keep all my text messages, all my emails, and all my damn financial receipts. I don't play that shit. Okay, I use my damn credit card, cashier's checks for everything. The bank keep receipts on everything. Okay, forever. Okay, let me tell you something. If you smart and you getting ready to make a large purchase, take your ass to the bank and get a cashier's check. Banks keep receipts forever. If you did something in 1989, the bank got that shit. It's going to show who account it came out of, what was the balance, where it came from, all that. They could tell if you was working for the money, if somebody was giving you the money, if somebody was cash apping you the money, if you was money laundering. How you think people get caught? Okay? You use your vowels. Anyways, we have distant horizons, okay? I feel like some of you guys are trying to break free from people controlling you. Giving people too much, okay? Oh, y'all gonna use me? Okay, great. They're using me in all the examples. This is annoying. Let me see. Got it. Okay, so I have been very transparent with you guys about what's going on with like me and my kids and shit, right? So there were a lot of things that I did being a young parent, not really understanding what it was that I was doing, right? So for instance, when my boys were younger, I was thinking like, oh, well, you know, make sure they have a job when they're young and make sure they're independent and make sure they work for their allowances and make sure this and make sure that, right? But then I missed shit too, right? So as they got older, I realized that even though I thought that I was loving them by trying to protect them and not wanting to throw them out of the nest too early, because I felt like, you know, if they went out in the world and something happened to them, I would feel guilty. And, you know, what if one of them get unalive? What if they're with the wrong people? At least if they're here at the house, I know what they're doing and I know, you know, who their friends are and whatever, right? But that was me projecting my fears onto them. That was not them doing things to make me afraid that they were going to do something wrong, right? That was me projecting my fears onto them. And I had to realize when things started happening with us, now that they're grown and I had to put everybody out, that I realized that the more healthy boundaries I set, the more I pissed people off. I'm going to say that again. The more healthy boundaries I set, the more I pissed people off. At first, I internalized it. I was like, oh, motherfucker, damn, I say no, and you motherfuckers, and I was crying and doing all this other shit, right? And I had to think about it one day, and I'm pretty sure Big Mama smacked me side the head and was like, girl, look at this now. You got to look at this the right way. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, okay, so basically it was fake anyway. The love wasn't real anyway, because as soon as I said no, now all of a sudden don't nobody want to talk to me. Oh, you don't need to see my kids, and you can't come to my house, and I don't want to come to your house, and we ain't friends, and you ain't my mama. And I'm like, oh, okay, so the shit was fake in the first, so it was performative, right? I feel like this is the energy that is surrounding some of you guys. Like there's this false person here, right? They up in your face. They're pretending like everything okay. They're loving on you. They're liking on you. They're being your friend. They're being nice. They're performing. They're doing everything that a person is supposed to do when they love you. But they're only doing this because you haven't showed how strong you actually are yet. You haven't set those healthy boundaries. You haven't really started telling them no yet. Okay? You haven't really started saying no. You got to respect my time. No, I have another engagement. No, I can't come and get you at 5 o'clock in the morning because you at the club and went somewhere and did something you wasn't supposed to. No, I'm not going to be able to give you $50 for your phone bill. No, you can't come here and live in my house. No, you can't borrow my car. No, your boyfriend can't stay here. No, I can't babysit. No. Okay? I think when a lot of you start to set these healthy boundaries and you start to tell people no, and not because you're trying to be mean, but simply because a lot of you are really, really trying to... You're still trying to life, right? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go ahead and let this read it. Well, y'all still got like, I don't know, we can still give y'all a few more minutes. Like I was talking to my son, one of my sons. My son had just had my second grandbaby. Well, he didn't have my second grandbaby, but you know, he's the father of my grandson. I was talking to him last night, and you know, we were just shooting the breeze, just talking about stuff, you know, when they were younger, when they grew up, and he was like, Mom, I'm a dad now, and what do you think, you know, I could do, that maybe some things you can tell me, some advice. And I was just, you know, giving him motherly stuff, and I was like, hey, you know, I missed some things, and you know, when you feel this, you should probably just nurture them, and you know, because my brain was everywhere when my kids were younger. But anyways, I was telling him how I'm still learning. You know, I was like, you know, when you guys were younger, y'all wanted to blame me for a lot of stuff, but I was young too, and I was still learning, right? And I'm still learning. Like, I'm still in the process of learning. Like, now I'm learning how to be a parent to adults. Now I'm learning what it is that makes me happy. Now I'm learning how to live my life without having to carry everybody else, without having to worry about everybody else, without having to make sure everybody else has something to eat. I cook sometimes, and I have to go and I have to like make sure I have freezer bags in my house because I have to freeze shit. Because I'm so used to cooking for like my family that my brain sometimes I just put too much rice in a damn pot. I don't mean to do it. It's just 27 years of being a mother. You know what I'm saying? You can't help it. So now I'm learning how to do smaller portions. I don't need a big gigantic 2 liter of something. except water. You know what I'm saying? I don't need a gallon of anything but water. I don't need to go get a 12 pack of anything. I don't need a 8 pack of Grand's biscuits. I can go and get a 2 pack. I don't know if they sell 2 packs. I don't eat biscuits, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can go and get those little mini. I remember when my boys were young, I used to walk to the store and I used to be like, who the fuck need these little ass bag of chips? Why do they got these little teeny ass bag of chips? And now I get it because I'm on my own. So I'm like, oh, those are for me, huh? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm learning so many things about myself that I never knew and I never recognized, and I didn't even know that, like, so many things were funny to me because I didn't have time to pay attention. I didn't know that there were so many things inside of my heart that I haven't processed because I never had the time to sit back and just think. I didn't know that I liked certain foods because if the kids said they wanted chicken, we ate fucking chicken. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, and I was too tired to make what I wanted by the time I got done cooking for them. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going through adult puberty. Okay, learning how to love yourself instead of you trying to maneuver around everybody's feelings and don't make this person upset and walk on eggshells for this person and this person this and my husband that and my kids this and my grandbabies this. You just like, excuse me, let me see what's up with me. What does Queen want? Right? And I think this is where a lot of your time is being occupied. A lot of you guys may be giving off this energy as you don't give a damn, but it's not that. You do care. You care a lot. You love your offspring, your husband, your family, whoever it is that you're dealing with a lot. But you're in this energy right now where it's time for you to focus on yourself. Okay? It's time for you to focus on yourself, and that's what you're doing. This is Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Toil and labor. You have your head down, focusing on you, the task at hand, whatever it is that needs to be done, okay? Learning to depend on me. Who said that in a song? I learned to depend on me. Is that Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce? I don't know, but I'm hearing Beyonce sing it in my head. Me, myself, and I. It's all I got in the end. It's what I found out. Ain't no need to cry. Took a vow that from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Me, myself, and I. It's all I got in the end. All right, this Earth. What's up? What else? Kudos to you guys. That's crazy because both of these fucking readings resonate with me. Thanks for using me as an example, Big Mama. Tell all my business. Okay. Next, we have bad health. And we have concern. Some of you guys could be concerned about your health. Maybe you're getting older. Maybe you're like, oh my God, I'm getting older. My knees hurt. My mega knees ain't working more. Shit, I wake up sometime, my back be aching, my pants be too tight, my booty be shaking from the left to the right. Go and start doing preventative care. Okay, go and get yourself some good herbs. I don't recommend vitamins because they use a lot of fillers in those. I like to go on a website called Pipe and Rock. I tried to find some vitamins to put on my store here for y'all to be able to just click the link or whatever, but for some reason the vitamins for Pipe and Rock doesn't show up, and I like to give you guys the sources that I use, but you should go and get yourself some good herbs. Like I said, I do not recommend vitamins. I recommend herbs, the actual herbs. Okay, go and look these things up and get the stuff that you need for yourself. Okay, if you're getting older, make sure you're getting some kind of herb that has calcium in it. Don't go and get like a calcium vitamin. Go and look up like what is a herb that has high levels of calcium or high levels of iron or high levels of this or whatever it is that you need. Get the herb. Don't get the vitamin. Okay, because of the fillers. What else? Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. What else? Earth signs. Any other messages? Journey. You guys are on a spiritual journey. This is one of those this is about me journeys. And I know to a lot of people you're gonna look selfish, guys. Y'all about to piss a lot of people off. I'm just gonna tell you, okay? There's about to be a lot of people you're about to ruffle their feathers. They're gonna be in their feelings. They're not gonna like you. Some of them are gonna try to punish you for setting healthy boundaries. For instance, right? A lot of you guys know the story of what's going on with me and my children. And by the way, the son that I'm talking about is a Taurus. But my son is pissed off at me because I told him no, basically. Him and his girlfriend were living in my house, damn near rent-free, damn near, okay? And I was just like, no, you can't live here. We can't pay the bills, okay? But then y'all got to find somewhere to go. Like, not you, but she and her son have to find somewhere to go. This lady and her son can't live in my house for free. Now, my son, yeah, you can get a month on the house. That's cool, right? I've been taking care of you your whole life. No harm, no foul. But when I said no, she need to go where, you know, her people at. You stay here and then y'all move out next month. The boy snapped, start tearing up shit in my house, start acting crazy. Had to throw him in jail, put a restraining order on him, blah, blah, blah. That's what we going through right now. Even right now, this boy is still upset with me, y'all. And all I did was said no. My second oldest son's baby mother just had my second grandbaby. I haven't laid my hands on that grandbaby because I stopped giving her money. That's why she's upset. I ain't did nothing. I didn't punch her in the face like I fucking wanted to. I have never called her out her name. I have never done any of those things. Okay? But I can't see my grandchild because I don't give you money. Bitch, I'm not your baby daddy. I didn't fuck you and make your kids. You get what I'm saying? So when you start telling people no, if they start to treat you different, then you know what it is. It's your healthy boundaries. All right, let's move it right on along. All right, earth signs, that was for you. Let's move on to air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wow, that was interesting. I'm annoyed at both readings, but I do have Taurus in my sign, in my chart. And I gave birth to a Taurus, so that's interesting. Yeah, the live is gonna stay up. It's gonna stay up. Yeah, the entitlement is real. But that's where I'm saying when I tell y'all I recognize the mistakes that I made. I thought that I was protecting them, and what I was doing was I was the one creating the audacity in them. Cause who lets somebody stay up in their fucking house for 26 years and be disrespectful since they were 16? Why didn't you kick that motherfucker out on his ass when he was 18? He didn't deserve to be under your roof. How dare me go and buy a 3-bedroom house for a bunch of motherfucking ungratefuls when the only person I had to take care of at that time was my baby? Why didn't I kick those oldest two out on their asses like I should have and just took my baby when I bought a 2-bedroom house? Instead, I go get a 3-bedroom, shrink myself in my own house, put y'all in the master bedroom, put myself in a smaller bedroom, and lessen myself, and then I get in my truck and go to work and pay the bills where you guys are and nobody's working. I created the audacity of me to think that I could behave like that and think I was going to get a good result from that. Spoiled, rotten, ungrateful. I did that. Okay? That's where I am with it. I did it. That was my mistake. And don't tell me not to blame myself. That's not healthy. Okay? That's not healthy. You have to make these motherfuckers grow up. If they had earned a place in my home, that would have been different. But they didn't. They were already fucking disrespectful before I started putting my foot down. I was being a weak-ass, punk-ass bitch. That was my fault. Okay? All right. Moving right on along. You said you were just being a mom queen. Don't be so hard. No. They were adults. I wasn't just being a mom. I was being a problem. I was being a problem. Okay? That's what I was being. Because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be getting the results I'm getting right now. You know, that's how I know I was a problem. That's how I know, Nicole. I know it was me. Okay? Nobody should ever shrink themselves and give somebody else more of them than they give to their own self. Okay? That's what I did. I fucked up. And I'm taking accountability. I'm holding myself accountable for that. That's okay. I'm cool. I don't go to bed crying at night. I'm good. But I have to acknowledge what I did wrong so I can change it. Okay? I have to. If I sit here and pretend like, oh, well, I was just being a mom. No, I'm making excuses and I'm going to be a goofy. And that's leaving the door open for some man to walk into my world and me go and repeat that same shit. Oh, come on in, honey. I'll cook. I'll clean. I'll suck. I'll fuck. I'll do this. I'll do that. Then 10 years later, I'm sitting here complaining because I did it to him. Because I didn't break the cycle. I'm taking accountability for what I did. That was wrong. I hurt my children. Their ego is gigantic. Okay? All right, air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's make it happen. All right, we're going to pull a sentence from this deck that I created for you guys. All right? And we're going to see what kind of energy y'all got going on. Air signs. Yeah, not just our kids either. Our men do it too. The sweetest. Our men do it too, because a lot of us don't heal that from when we have our children, and then we get single, and the kids leave the house, and then we go get a man, and we turn around and do the same thing, and then wonder why in 6 months he cheating on us and busting us side our fucking head and knocking our head between the washer and dryer and got side pieces all over the place. That's why, because we're repeating the same thing. I'm not gonna be a victim. I'm not a victim. No. They doing what they doing because I gave them the authority to. I told them it was okay with my behavior. I told them it was okay to be disrespectful, and I would still take care of them. I would still make sure they had food. I would still pay their bills. They could still live in my house. They could still talk to me crazy and do whatever they wanted to do, and I was the pushover. That's what I created. I bet you that shit won't happen no more. I bet you that. Bet you it ain't like that now. I bet you that shit won't happen with my relationship with my grandchildren and nobody else for that matter. Bet you that. How much you want to bet? I got money on that. Okay? All right. Give me a sentence, please, for my... Is it air? Yeah, my air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get a sentence. Oh, wow. This is interesting, guys. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Give me more. Yeah, it ain't. That's how you break generational cycles, Juanita. You have to. You have to hold yourself accountable. I'm not finna be sitting here and be goofy and be like, oh, I didn't do anything. No, I did. It's all right. Shit, I'm learning. Okay, it's called a learning life. That's all it is. I'm just learning. I'm just human. Okay, I fucked up. Shit, I know I did. I fucked up. That's enabling, and it's weird. Let somebody come live up in your house and you pay their bills while they disrespect you and talk shit and break your stuff, bitch. And then you gonna keep paying the bills like a weirdo, and you put them on the deed of your house. You a goofy. The fuck? I was a goofy. But that was 5 years ago. Okay? So let's keep it moving. I am not her anymore. Give me 2 more for my air signs, please. 2 more for my air signs, please. Thank you. Wow, I'm kind of digging this energy here. Okay. First, we have going down, fighting, arguing, and disagreements. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm going to be mad if I get home and one of my kids call me and tell me they got in a fist fight. I'm going to be real mad. Next, we have tarot practice. Tarot reader practice. So somebody might be a practicing reader here amongst the air elements. Next, we have Barack and Michelle. We already know what that is. That's that power couple shit. We have awakened. I am ready for a healthy life and a healthy relationship. And then we have secrets. I absolutely love this. I can't wait to see what comes out. Let me see what deck we gonna use. What deck we gonna use? What deck we gonna use? Let's use the vice versa. Yeah, let's use vice versa tarot for this one. I'm glad I got a whole bunch of decks out here, girl. Stacks on deck. All right, let's use this vice versa tarot for this. Air signs. This look interesting. We're going to use the vice versa tarot. All right. Get up in the air signs business. What is going on? What is happening? What is up with this? Ooh, okay. I heard you, Big Mama. Wait, let me grab them real quick. Big Mama told me to pull the cards back out that I pulled from the deck. Oh, did I shuffle them? Oh, no, I didn't. Ooh, thank God. There we go. All right, she told me to pull them back out. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to need to reference them or something. I don't know. Let me put this rubber band here. All right, lay these bad boys out. Okay. Uh-oh. Get into the air signs business. What's going on? What the air signs? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's get a sentence real quick. Okay. Let's do 2 more. One more for the air signs. One more for air. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what y'all got going on here. Okay. All right. So the first card we have for you guys is Strength. Okay. See that infinity sign over homegirl head. Okay. I really feel like right now a lot of you are becoming stronger than you've ever been, and I feel like you may be going through some sort of a major life changes. So maybe it's like your first time being on your own. Maybe you're going through some sort of a shift. Maybe you switched jobs, maybe you're moving, maybe you lost something, dealing with abundance, or spirit was trying to redirect you. Like maybe you were like, say you were at your job, right? And you chilling, you doing your job and everything's going great, and then out of the blue, your job just be like, hey y'all, we just got a call from corporate, we have to downsize, so we got to let like 500 people in the company go. So like by the end of next week, some of you guys, go ahead and start looking for a job, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? You know what I'm saying? It could be something like that, but it's not a personal attack on you, even though sometimes change does feel that way. I feel like a lot of you are being redirected. Spirit is trying to redirect your energy to get you back on the right path, okay? To get you on the right track, to get you where you actually need to be here, okay? Next, we had a Three of Wands, okay? And pay attention to this yin and yang that's going on in homeboy's hand here. Okay, and I'm sorry it's getting dark out here, y'all. But you see the yin and yang going on here? Okay. I feel like there's choices that needs to be made. Some of you guys really need to make up your mind about what it is that you want. Because I feel like you do have options. This could be love, but it could be finances. It could be anything, okay? But you need to make some choices here, okay? Decide what it is that you clearly want. And that way you can manifest that. Okay, now we had the Three of Pentacles, 2 threes in a row here, the Three of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like definitely financial changes coming in here for a lot of you guys, and for some of you this is like stuff that you're being blindsided by. Okay, but you really do need to work hard when it comes to your career for some of you. Okay, maybe you're doing the probationary period at a job where they're watching you for 90 days or 60 days or something like that. Okay, but working really hard, okay, in order to achieve something is what I'm getting. All right, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I do feel like you guys are going to meet your financial mark. And then we have the Hanged Man, but his back is turned towards us. Okay, snakes equal wisdom and healing. Okay, I know this poor snake get a bad rep, but back in the day, before snakes were demonized, their venom actually used to cure every disease before we got the regular pharmaceuticals that we have now. So healing and wisdom is what I'm getting from this. And I'm also feeling like a lot of you guys need to see something from a different perspective. Okay, let's look into this and see what that something is. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is big time about money. Okay. This is big time about money. Oh, it's the Year of the Snake. I didn't know that. Thank you. This is definitely about money. I feel like some of you guys have some ideas hidden on your inside parts that you need to show to the world. Okay, you really need to get whatever it is that you have going on inside of you to an audience. This could be advertising. Some of you guys may have like a small business or something that you're starting, and you need to get marketing. Maybe you need to hire a marketing company or advertising company or something like that. And maybe you need to get a YouTube ad campaign or TikTok ad campaign or something like that. But whatever it is that you have, whatever services you provide, you need visibility. People need to be able to see you. They need to know you're there. Okay. Next, we have the Moon. Okay, being enlightened, and with the Hanged Man coming in here, and then also with this Moon card, I feel like there's so many things you guys just do not see coming. You don't know that these things are happening. You are unawares that all of these changes are getting ready to come in, and this may, like I said, feel like some sort of an attack for you guys, but this is actually good for you. Just remember to tell yourself that everything in your world is happening to work out for your greater good. Remember that, okay? And everything else will be fine. And I'm gonna tell you something. For those of you who have difficulty accepting things in life, accepting the way people act, and accepting that somebody wanted to cheat on you, or accepting that your kids don't like you, or accepting that you know, you got to leave your job, or accepting that you have to break up with someone. Saying things like that on a regular everyday basis will make it very much so more easy for you to accept free will. Okay? Because, you know, a lot of times we feel like we deserve something from people, but what we have to really acknowledge, the thing that's bigger than that, because a lot of us do deserve to be treated well when we've treated someone well their whole life, or we took care of somebody from birth and made sure, you know, they had everything they needed. Yeah, we deserve respect, but what we really need to understand is that people are allowed to have free will. They don't have to respect you if they don't want to. That is a choice. I'm not saying it's a good choice, but it is a choice nonetheless, okay? And if they don't want to respect you, and they don't want to treat you right, and they don't want to reciprocate what it is that you're giving to them, that's just like when you're in a relationship. I hear women say this so often. They be like, oh, I gave him this and I gave him that, and I don't understand why he just didn't give it back. Did he ask you for that? Well, no, I did it because I love him. Okay. But he didn't ask. He didn't ask. Okay, so stop doing things that somebody's not asking you to do and then getting mad at them because they aren't reciprocating what they didn't ask for. Does that make sense? You can't be like, oh, I bought you a new car. And they're like, yeah, but I didn't have money for a new car. I wouldn't have even bought me that new car, so why'd you do it? Then 6 months later, fuck you, I had to make 2 payments on the car. Fuck you, motherfucker, I didn't want that shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay? We have the Chariot, but the Chariot's back is turned toward us. Like I said, whatever these changes are that's coming in towards you guys, you are definitely not expecting this, but expect the unexpected. Okay, expect the unexpected. That's where the secrets came in. When we got secrets, okay, that's where that came in. There's so many things that you don't know, so many hidden things lying beneath the surface. Because here's what I feel like. I feel like there's a realignment happening in your life. I think a lot of you thought that your foundation was solid. You were like, oh no, I do this. I've been doing this. I had my job. I was stable. I was at my job for 5 years. Me and my boo, we've been together for 7 years. We engaged. We was getting ready to get married in June. And now all of this shit happening now, you know, lost my job. And now, you know, I gotta move back in with my parents. She got to move back in with her parents, or he got to move back in with his, you know, whoever, his friends, his roommates, or whatever. And now it's just gonna fuck my whole life up. What the fuck is going on? It's like, no, you think your foundation is solid. You think that everything is going well, but Spirit is saying, no, baby, this is not perfection. Okay, this is not perfection. What I do is perfect. What you do is alright. Okay, you're doing all right. You're doing all right. You know, you're doing all right. Some of y'all say that too. I've been doing this my whole life. All my life I had to fight. I had to fight my daddy. I had to fight my uncles, right? Some of us do that. We be like, I'm a fighter. I know I can survive anything. Okay, well, some of you need to learn to survive letting go. A lot of us have control issues. We want Spirit to let us control the narrative. We want Spirit to... Some of y'all book readings with me and be like, Queen, so how do I do this? And how do I do that? And how do I make this happen? And how do I make that happen? And I'll be trying to explain to y'all. Sometimes ain't shit you can do. Sometimes the best thing for some of y'all to do is to just sit back and go with the flow and let the universe do what the universe do. Because the universe been universing for mad universal years, and your ass just got here 30, 40 years ago. Some of y'all younger than that. How dare we try to tell the universe what the fuck to do? Like me, when the universe told me that I needed to read tarot, I'm over here talking shit to the universe about how I'm a Christian and it's wicked. And the universe was like, really? I created motherfucking wickedness and righteousness, and you gonna tell me what's wicked? Ladies, shut your ass up and get them cards out and get your ass up on YouTube like I told you. Okay? So you have to understand that sometimes when things look chaotic, when things look like it's not going your way, when things look like your whole life is being unraveled, and Spirit is pulling the rug from underneath your feet, and y'all done broke up, and oh my God, and now you're not married no more, and you got to go to court, and you got to split up these fucking assets, and da-da-da-da. Sometimes Spirit be saving y'all whole life. They do. Some of y'all ain't gonna know that these people that y'all breaking up with 5 years from now gonna be on the news from busting somebody side their head and ending their world, ending their whole fucking existence, and y'all don't even know it because it's 5 years in the future. Y'all have no idea. Some of y'all don't know that some of them gonna end up with the HIV. Some of y'all don't know they're going to end up red pill. Some of y'all don't know that they're going to end up raping a child. And could have been yours. Okay? Spirit is trying to protect you. Go with the flow. Stop trying to fight everything all the time. You don't always get to control the narrative. You don't need to know everything. Sometimes what your job is to sit back and ride. Let the captain, the universe, steer the damn boat. You just go and take a nap. Go rest. Go get yourself together. Go heal something. Go eat some fruits and vegetables. Go out on a date. Fuck it. Take yourself out on a date. Okay? Be nice to yourself. All right? God never put you in your place. Okay? What'd you say? I thought about even Almighty when God kept telling... Oh, you talking about Noah to build that ark? Yeah. Yeah, Noah over here building a damn ark and it ain't never rained before. Everybody was laughing at his ass like, what you mean water gonna come from the sky, you fool? And then when that water started coming from the sky, what happened? Everybody drowned. But him and his family. Okay? We had a 9 of Wands. Okay? And I feel like this is the issue a lot of you are having. You really, really, really need to get out of your head. You really, really, really need to get out of the way of what Spirit is trying to do for you. This is a dark place for some of you right now. Some of you guys are in the sunken place. Really, Big Mama, you trying to be funny? I ain't never said that shit on here before, okay? Some of you guys may be like in this place where you feel sorry for yourself. Woe is me. Kind of like what I was talking about earlier when sometimes people be like, oh, well, no, Queen, you're just being a mom. And no, I'm not taking shots at you, Nicole. I love you, baby. But, you know, sometimes people be like, no, you was being a mom. And, and like, no, sometimes you have to have tough love with yourself. Sometimes you have to be like, I can't get up here on this YouTubes and be honest with y'all and give y'all the truth. And I can't do that with my own self. You know what I'm saying? That's some narcissistic shit. You feel me? Like, I have to be honest with myself. I have to be honest and real about what it is, where I went wrong, and what I could have done different. And I'm not saying beat yourself up, Queen, because, oh, that makes you a bad mother. No, I was a fucking great mom. Especially for what I was equipped with. For me to, like, be 17, getting pregnant with my first kid, not knowing shit. My mama had died. My daddy had threw me to the wolves. And I didn't know shit about being a mother. I think I did all right. Okay, these motherfuckers graduated, didn't go to jail, didn't have no baby mamas, none of that. Not on drugs, none of that shit. With honors and stuff like that. Like, no, I did good. Growing up across the street from fucking celebrities and shit, no, I did good. But I fucked up too. Right? And in order for us to change, to break these generational curses, for us to change our environments, to change our minds, to change these behaviors that are low vibrational. They might not be hurting us physically, but they're hurting our relationships. Okay, they're hurting our relationships. Who wants to go around with a broken relationship with their children because they could have just put their fucking foot down? They could have just said, no, you know what? You disrespected me once. I told you about that shit. You did it again. You're 18. You have to leave my house. Here's your eviction notice. That's what I should have done. But no. My codependent ass. Oh, I can't let him go out there. What if he fuck up? What if he get in the wrong crowd? What if this happen? What if that happen? Oh, my baby, my baby, my baby. Now look at my relationship. Fucked up. When I could have just said no. Motherfucker didn't leave till he was 26. Low-key got kicked out by the cops. This is what the fuck really happened. Okay? Now we have the King of Pentacles, okay? Some of you guys don't even see this abundance. Some of you guys don't understand that you're healing generational trauma. Some of you guys are taking accountability for your own behaviors and your own deeds and the things that you know that you're doing unhealthy. And let me make this clear, okay? Because a lot of times I talk about my situation and maybe some of you may feel like I might be like making it seem like the parents are always right and it's always, you know, the kids that are wrong. But let me say this. No. Some of y'all got some crazy ass parents too. I had a crazy ass parent. Okay, so some of you are the children that are the victims of this craziness with your parents. You helped too much. You didn't say no enough. You allowed your parent to do whatever they want to do. Some of y'all sat in the house with y'all siblings for days while your parents went out and shake their ass and got pregnant and brought babies home. And you never put your foot down. And then when you started saying, no, mom, I can't help you with that. No, mom, you need to stop getting pregnant. No, mom, I'm not coming home. Turn 15, 16 years old and you start staying out with your boyfriend and your girlfriends and everything like that. Then your parents started to treat you bad and started telling you how much they hated you and wouldn't provide for you anymore. Didn't want to buy your school clothes and made things difficult for you. And you went to work and they took your check and told you to go. You know, look, the possibilities are endless. Okay. What I'm saying is either of us can be victims. Okay, either of us can be victims. I didn't want to leave you guys out and make you feel a certain type of way. Okay, why the King of Pentacles here with his back turned to us, please, Big Mama? Oh, these readings right here. I feel like, Jesus, I'm touching on entirely too much stuff that's triggering me right now. Give me more. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords. Yeah, there's some heartache going on here. There's some heartache going on here. Okay. And some people don't know how to handle healthy boundaries, especially when they've never understood. Some people have literally never heard you guys tell them no. I mean, maybe for little stuff like, oh no, you can't go outside, or you can't go stay the night over that person's house or whatever. But I mean, like the real no's. Mama, can I hold $600-700? No. But I know you got it, so. You're right, I have it. You know, don't forget to make sure you put yourself first, okay? Keep standing up for yourself. And for some of you, I'm getting that this is breaking your heart because of the way people are treating you and the way that they're responding. But that's not your problem. And it may hurt and it may feel like it's a you problem because a lot of y'all, this is going to hurt really bad. Okay? This is going to be like a literal stab to your fucking heart. You're going to be like, oh my God, like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Why would you treat me this way? But this is their intention. They're trying to trigger you. They're trying to piss you off. They're trying to break you down so that you will... It's a narcissistic tactic. They're trying to guilt you into feeling bad by, what do they call that? Emotional starvation. They're trying to starve you out emotionally so that you'll feel bad and you'll go to them and you'll apologize. And then that way they can turn themselves into the victim so they can use you. Okay? So if you need to cry, cry. If you need to punch some shit, punch some shit. If you need to scream, scream. If you need to go on and run like Forrest Gump for 3 years and 6 months, do it. But do not let them use you. Do not let them use you. Okay? And that's what that scene was about in that movie. When Forrest Gump, when his mama died and he jumped up and he just started running, he didn't want to internalize that shit. That's why he did that. He was like, if I don't get this out of my system, I'm not going to be no good for nobody. I'm not going to be able to love nobody. I'm not going to be able to help nobody. I'm not even going to be good for myself. So that motherfucker ran until he didn't feel it anymore. And it took him 3 years. And some of y'all have been burying that stuff 3, 5, 10, 20 years. You've been burying it inside of your body. And you wonder why your legs are aching and you get headaches and migraines and your back be hurting and you can't get out the bed without all your 2,000 body parts popping all over the damn place. Because you're burying pain. And instead of you acknowledging like, hey, you know what? I've been letting people use me. I'm going to say no this time. It's okay. Just say no. What else? Wrap this up for the air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Wrap this up for the air signs, please. Wrap this up for the air. Oh, I was going to say maybe it's wrapped up. I think it is now. We had a 6 of Pentacles. I hear you. Some of us don't really know what to do with all this newfound freedom and this perceived selfishness that we're receiving, but Spirit is going to turn that to abundance beyond measure. Some of you are learning to stand up for yourselves and to treat yourselves the way that other people should be treating you. because spirit is trying to give you the abundance that is meant for you and only you. Some of you, the reason why these relationships are falling apart is because some of these people don't deserve what spirit is getting ready to give to you. And they want you pissed off at them so you don't give them none. Because they didn't earn it. It's yours. Thank you. All right, that's it for air. Wow. All right. Wow, this is deeper than what I thought it was gonna be. All right, water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the last element. I tried to give everybody 30 minutes, so this is 2 whole freaking hours I'm on here. Y'all best be lucky. I love y'all, okay? Shoot. He said, thank you, Queen. Not to thank you in the distance and being confirmation. Oh, yeah, I did hear somebody just say thank you. I think they was talking to, I don't know who that was. I did hear that, though. Yeah, that confirmation is crazy. And I ain't even paying no attention. I'm glad you heard it clear, though. Whew. Let me start my truck up. I'll be out here trying to get somebody to give me a jump and shit. And they be glad to jump my bones while they at it. I'm out here looking cute, too. Ooh, that itch. My shoulder, it itch. Ooh, I say it itch. I know I have matured spiritually over the years. I think the most high for my lessons. Yeah, we all have to get there. And so many of us are still infants on this spiritual journey. You don't even understand. Like, I still learn things every day. And I be like, wow, that's so simple. Like, why didn't I know that a long time ago? You know? That's why I hate when people be thinking I'm smart and shit. I be like, y'all just don't know how fucking stupid I actually am when it comes to certain shit spiritually. I be learning shit every day. Not just like dumb, like I don't know anything, but it just be like simple shit. I be like, damn, that's like kindergarten simple. Why I ain't know that? Like, I'm still in like kindergarten when it comes to this spiritual shit. You feel me? A lot of us are. Okay. Water. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Give me a sentence for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Water signs, please. Water elements. What's up with the water elements? Water signs. Give me water. Ooh. Wow. Give me 3 more for water. What's water's energy? Ooh. Oh, shoot. We done got some more mess. Give me 1 more. Water. Okay. I know that's right. Whatever, honey. All right. The first card is so fresh and so clean, clean. Ain't nobody dope past me. I'm dressed so fresh, so clean. Okay. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I'm dressed so fresh, so clean. Might be some outcasts up in here, okay? I mean, that literally, y'all might be the outcasts, but some of y'all just know y'all fresh, y'all know y'all clean, y'all know y'all look good on y'all mama, on y'all hood. Y'all look good, okay? I think of you while doing the bang, bang, bang with them. Some of y'all got an ex that is over here smashing somebody and thinking about you the whole time, giving them the time of their life, but it's meant for you. That's so nasty. Next we have tired, rest up, fed up. Okay? Some of y'all is tired. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. Next we have dead end job, career. And we have just me and you. I'm faithful. Well, let's get to the bottom of this and see what all of this here is about. Okay, lead them out too. Okay. No problemo. We might have to start doing this once a week or something, honey. This is a lot of insightfulness going on here. Let me see. Let's use... I got another deck up in here just for this. Yeah, that's a good deck for this. Let's get this baby right here. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot for this one. Ain't nobody going to steal your car, Bradley. White people be annoying me sometimes. Okay, we had the white. That white man just pissed me off. We had a light Sears tarot. Sorry. My racism came out. Shit, whatever. Don't be hitting your fucking thing and look, turn around, look at me while you hitting your alarm. The fuck? Do I look like I'm too cute to be out here trying to break in somebody's car? The fuck? Okay. All right, water signs. Let's get up in y'all's personal business and see what y'all got going on. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Big Mama, get up in Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. What do they have going on here? What do they have going on? What's up with the water signs? Okay. Give me 3 more. Complete this sentence for the water signs. What they got going? Water signs. Give me 2 more to complete this sentence for my water signs. Give me 1 more. Complete this sentence. Okay, water signs. I'll see y'all. Okay. Interesting start here. All right, so first you had the 3 of Wands, water signs, okay? So I feel like a lot of y'all are thinking about disconnecting from the world, getting away, maybe taking a vacation, going out to some water, going to the beach, maybe going surfing or swimming or a boat ride or something. Some of y'all really want to be like near the elements. Y'all want to be near water, literally, okay? Next, we had a 2 of Pentacles, okay? Getting the yin-yang energy here, but decisions that need to be made, okay? Important decisions for a lot of you guys. We had a 6 of Pentacles. Came in sideways, so there could be some money issues going on here or something that you're clearing up with money. But then the 6 went down to the 3. So I feel like some of you guys maybe had to decrease your income here at some point, or maybe there was a pause in your income. But this is working out for your greater good as well because you have the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? I'm getting a cleansing. Let it burn, yeah, let it burn. Gotta let it burn. I feel like some of y'all need to write down things that you want to get rid of, like things that you don't want to carry with you anymore. You need to write it down. You need to read it really good and recognize what it is, and then you need to burn it. And maybe take the ashes and put it like in the ocean. Okay? Like kind of like when people get cremated and they go and they do a prayer over, you know, whatever body or whatever it is, and then they go and they dump it in the ocean, like, you know, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, you know, back to the earth or whatever. I feel like some of y'all need to do some sort of a cleansing thing like that, because there's this Tower moment here, right? And I don't look at this Tower moment as necessarily a bad thing. I feel like this Tower moment came in to cause clarity for you. Okay, you guys needed clarity about something, maybe a situation, maybe a relationship that you're in. Maybe some of you guys are going back and forth in your mind about your sexuality or your job or your money or relationships or who you're dealing with, the areas you want to live in, where you want to work, you know, things like that, relationships with your family and your friends and whatever, what have you. But I feel like there needs to be, and there is going to be, a moment of clarity that is going to come in for you, but you need to cleanse first. Like whatever this stuff is that you have going on, if I were you personally, I would journal this, because sometimes we don't even know what's going on in our heart until we write it down. Because like when you pissed off, right? Sometimes it just take a little bit of liquid courage, and then you'll just say something, you know, you end up saying something that you didn't mean to say to somebody, or you say things and then you forget, or you lose your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? When you write things down, they're there. You can go back to them. You get what I'm saying? When you write things down, those are your true, honest emotions, and you can go back to them. You can be like, oh, okay, on May 11th at, you know, 6:15 p.m. I wrote that my heart was heavy, and this is why my heart was heavy, and I was feeling like this on this day. I was emotional on this day, and here today, it is now April such and such, and now I think I understand why. Because here's how I'm feeling now, after I processed this, after I released, after I wrote this. Like, sometimes you need to write shit down in order for you to acknowledge like what it is that's happening inside of you. Sometimes you can't process things. You can't process things just by simply saying it or cussing people out, or fighting, or yelling, or screaming, or whatever we do, you know, going to the boxing gym or going to the shooting range or whatever. Sometimes you really need to write things down so you can understand what's happening. Because I'm going to tell you guys something, right? One of the things that I think a lot of people forget, change is difficult for most people because they don't understand it. People fear what they don't understand. That's why people fear change so much. They don't understand it. And you know what that means? Most people don't understand themselves. Because if you aren't constantly changing, you aren't growing. And if you aren't growing, you're dying. Does that make sense? The shit goes hand in hand. So if you're not a growing vessel, if things are not changing for you every day in some way, shape, form, or fashion, if you aren't learning something every day, if something around you is not changing, either positive or negative, something you may perceive as negative is happening for you to learn how to fix something or become better or increase your gifts or increase your intuition or teach you a lesson. If something like that is not happening in your world every day, honey, you're not living. What Drake say, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Okay, so you guys journal. Okay, what else? Water tower here. Water tower here. Wow, how dope. Ace of Pentacles. Told you. Okay. This all is going to work out for your greater good, you guys. Everything is going to work out in your favor. But we have to learn to do the work. You can't just sit around and expect for shit to change around you when you sitting there just waiting on somebody to fucking tell you what to do or how you supposed to do it or waiting for somebody to give you instructions on life. You got to get out here and you got to figure this shit out. Just like people be like, oh, I can't wait for reparations. I can't wait for this to happen. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for Jesus to come back. I don't understand why we have to wait for anything. Why aren't we out here changing shit on our own? Like, what the fuck is the problem? We've been conditioned to be so damn weak that we just sit back and wait for somebody to do something for us all the time. Somebody to save us. Somebody to give us the answer. Somebody to help us. Somebody to show us. Somebody to love us. We always waiting on somebody to do some shit. We give our power away every day. We don't have to do that, y'all. We don't have to do that. You can get up and start making changes in your life right now and make a difference right now. Okay? It's up to you. Okay? And this Ace of Pentacles is telling me that this is what time it is for you. This is what you need to do. You see those roots and shit hanging from the pentacle? Hard work, dedication, planting seeds, making investments, doing whatever it is that you need to do to reap. You reap what you sow. Okay? What you plant and you nurture grows. If you don't plant it and you don't nurture it, you don't eat. God bless the child with his own. Okay? Oh, that's damn right. Gotta put some roots on that money and make that shit work for you. Okay, then we had a Five of Pentacles. Look at this. Woe is me. Somebody sitting here by the door, sitting here sad. Woe is me. The fucking key sitting right there. The fucking key right there. Just get up and open the fucking door. Listen, this is Spirit saying that for some of you guys, if you keep sitting here acting like you're a victim and you don't see this big ass key that Spirit is giving you to open this door, you ain't gonna get this Ace of Pentacles. You're not. If you want this Ace of Pentacles, you have to get up off the floor. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being a victim. Go and pick up this key. Stick it in this lock. Open the door and go and get your pentacle. It's up to you. You have a choice. If you don't want it, I'll gladly go and pick the key up and open the door and take your pentacle if you don't want it. I'm more than willing to do the work. All right, the Star, but she flipped in the reverse. Okay, some of you guys, some of you guys are not believing in yourself right now, and it's really pissing Spirit off. It's kind of pissing me off too because I feel it. I feel like some of y'all are like not trusting yourselves, not believing in you, not believing that you are capable. This little boy better. This little boy just walked by me, looking me in my face. Him and this boy walking with his mask around him. Let me get my blicky ready. Listen, little boy. I will lay one of y'all better call. Listen, let me tell you something. I'm out here in Atlanta If your kids just left to go to the store and they got on some tan shorts and some gray hoodies, you better call them and tell them they better watch themselves. Because I don't want to send none of y'all kids to the graveyard, but the way them little kids just looked at me, honey, we can make whatever happen they want to make happen out here. Okay? I ain't never scared. Sorry for interrupting y'all, but that just pissed me off. Okay? And here we have the Emperor, okay? Becoming your own boss, becoming the leader of your own world, becoming the Morpheus of your own planet, your own existence, becoming the one, like Neo, okay? You're the one. You're in control of your destiny. You're in control of your happiness. You're in control of if you internalize what people do or what people say, you're in control. Okay? You're in control. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And I'm not getting off live either. If they getting blasted, they getting blasted right here on YouTube. It's whatever. My bad. But I can't be playing with people's kids out here in the middle of the night and y'all riding up looking suspicious, looking at me crazy. I mean, I know I'm cute, but no. You need to blink, motherfucker. Okay? I'm gonna put my blicky back. Sorry about that, y'all. But I gotta keep myself safe. I am a beautiful young lady out here in the streets of Atlanta. And I ain't got time for the bullshit, okay? But anyways, a lot of you, it's time for you to take control back over your life. It's time for you to take control over your destiny. It's time for you, like I said, to become the Morpheus of your world. It's time for you to become the one, the Neo. It's time for you to become the savior of your own self. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Stop waiting for someone to rescue you. Stop waiting for someone to give you something. Whatever it is that you need. If nobody taught you financial literacy, get your ass out here and go literate yourself. Okay, I know I just made that word up, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? Get out here and get some literacy about finances. Don't be a victim. Don't stop making excuses. Oh, well, my dad wasn't there, so I don't know anything about having a dad. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to know anything about having a dad. Get up, go and find you some healthy men to get around and start asking those damn tough questions. Okay, start asking the tough questions. Start asking people who are financially set and people who are financially free. What did they do to create wealth for themselves? What do you call that shit? Generational wealth for themselves. If you know somebody that's in real estate, go and join a real estate course. Start asking questions. Start rubbing shoulders with the rich people. If you want to be rich, if you want to be married, go and get yourself some married friends. If you want to be happy, go find people that are happy. Get around them. Stop waiting for people to do things for you. Okay. Stop waiting for your happiness to come knock on your door and go out here and find it. Create your own happiness. Okay. Thank you to everybody who thumbs up in the video. Dang, I didn't even realize y'all gave me that many thumbs up. Thank y'all. Okay. Next, we had a Knight of Wands. Okay. Marching to the beat of your own drum. Making your own music. Loving on your own self. Loving the skin you're in. Caring about, about your own hair. Not really giving a shit about what nobody else thinks. Being happy regardless. Okay, happiness is a choice. Sadness is a choice. Depression is a choice. And I know that sounds crazy. People probably gonna be like, bitch, what are you talking about? Depression is not a choice. It's a condition. And it is. But it's also a choice. Because a lot of times we know this, a lot of us, this, if you're going through a depressive state, and I'm not saying every single person, but a lot of times you can feel those symptoms coming before you start to get a little sad. You start to tilt your head to the side. You start getting emotional. You start not wanting to eat. You don't really want to talk to people. You don't really want to get out. And that's when you need to turn up. It's like when you're getting ready to go on a weight loss journey, right? As soon as you start feeling like, oh man, I don't feel like going to the gym today, that's when you should get up and go get in the shower and put on your gym clothes and go to the gym. When your body tells you don't feel like doing it. People who've been to rehab will tell you when is the best time for them to get up and go to the gym and exercise. As soon as them cravings come. People who were addicted to sugar, they be like, ooh, I feel like I want to eat a cupcake, but I went and made a salad instead. Oh, I wanted to go smoke a cigarette, but I went out and I went and got myself some chewing gum and I went for a walk instead. I wanted to call my toxic ex and get some bang, 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 but I went to the library and read a book instead. Like, replace your bad habits with something good. Replace your bad habits with something good, okay? Try to keep this energy on you and around you. A smile on your face, happiness, love, joy, peace. And some of y'all need to get up and just move around. Some of y'all can sit in the house if you want to. Turn some damn music on. Get up and start dancing. Start twerking a little bit. Start doing a little shimmy. It'll make you feel good. Did you guys know that originally twerking was not about shaking your butt? Twerking was a medical thing. Our ancestors used to twerk to break up tissues that was left behind from us. Like, you know how like when you have a baby and after you have a baby, they go and they push down on it to get the afterbirth and stuff out, or when you have your menstrual cycle, sometimes you'll drop those like eggs. That is what the twerking was for. It was to loosen all that stuff up inside of there. That's why it's about your hips and your butt movement. It wasn't even about your booty jiggling. We demonize everything. That was a medical thing. Okay, that's why the ancestors kept it up for centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries and centuries. Twerking is old, centuries old. Centuries old. They wasn't doing it just because it was cute. We do it now because it's cute. But that's not what that was for. It's for the health of your gut. And your ovaries and shit. Okay? Seriously. And it's great exercise. Just in case you didn't know. Wow. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Financial freedom, generational wealth for a lot of you guys. Okay? For a lot of you. But only when you decide to get up and get out here and... Excuse me. I tried to sing it, but a burp wanted to come out. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. That's what I'm hearing. Outcast. Okay, next we had a King of Wands. Okay, inspire yourself. Stop waiting on somebody to inspire you. Eight of Swords. See yourself. Okay, acknowledge what it is that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing so that you can change that shit. Start with the man or woman in the mirror. Okay, stop waiting on people to come help you, to come rescue you. And like I said, get outside, go for a walk. Some of y'all need to get out into the elements, get out into nature. Okay, and then we had a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all really need to just get outside. Go hug a fucking tree, for God's sakes. Okay, go hug a tree. Go talk to some fucking birds. Okay, y'all see the birds flying above head. Y'all be laughing at me when I be on camera talking to flies and mosquitoes and shit, but I be having to tell them sometimes, y'all gotta stop stinging me. That shit hurt. They do too. Okay, I'm just saying shit. Sometimes they know what the fuck we saying. They just too little for us to hear them back, but they know what the fuck we saying. Okay, if dolphins can talk, that mean a whole bunch of shit can talk. We just don't know it. They be lying to us. Yeah, I ain't thinking about them. I think everything can talk. I really do. Might not speak English. Some of that shit might speak Spanish or something. But I think them little Yokedo Taco Bell dogs could talk. They just speak Spanish. Whatever. Don't hate on me and my belief system. Okay. Next we have strength. Okay. Some of you guys are calling in this inner beast. Okay. That you need to tap into. This strong individual, this strong vessel, this strength that a lot of you guys haven't tapped into as of yet. You need to tap into that. Okay, and grab hold of that strength, that beastly energy that's inside of you, that is willing and ready to conquer any and all obstacles that are in your way, so that you can become the best version of yourself. Okay, and don't be afraid of that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we had the Page of Wands. Okay, and I feel like this is letting go. Okay, give me all of my freedom. Oh, that's a song I wrote years ago. Y'all ain't gonna know that one. I feel like a lot of you want to be free. You do. You want to call the shots. Okay. We have the Empress being pregnant with a new Earth here. Okay. And you guys know this is New World Tarot. My other channel was New World Visionz. And this is really, when I started this channel, this was the idea that I had in mind, that the earth, the energy of the earth is shifting, and we have to shift with it. Did you guys know that as of right now in 2025, there's been over 400,000 pesticides already? Did you guys know that? 70% increase from last year. So this New World energy is really no joke, and they aren't really vocalizing this and putting this up on news stations and things like that, because I don't think they want to highlight that. But what they're not telling you about that is there's so many people that cannot get with this frequency that's going on right now. Okay, there's so many people that can't handle this new earth frequency, and they're taking themselves out. They're like, dude, I can't do this, it's too much going on. But I feel like a lot of us are giving birth to this new energy. A lot of us are tired, and energetically we are shifting the earth. Okay, and we may not know that we're doing it, but we are. We have the Ace of Cups, and we're doing this in love. Okay, we're doing this in love because we're tired of this. Okay, with this Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck, we're tired of this. We're tired of all this mental chaos. We're tired of these mental aerobics. We're tired of fighting. We're tired of the arguing. We're tired of the separation. We're tired of the colorism. We're tired of the racism. We're tired of religion separating us, and politics, and gang banging, and status, and color, and everything else. You know, the rich and the poor, the haves and the have-nots, and you're a Democrat, and you're this, and you're a Catholic, and you're like, dude, who cares? Okay, some of y'all are ready to make some real serious changes in the earth, and what you guys are doing, and I don't know if you know that you're doing it, but a lot of you are telling the universe, hey, listen, if they ain't right, get rid of them, or let them get rid of themselves. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, guys. Wow. I absolutely freaking love this. The element reading was dope, man. Dope, man. Dope, man. Okay, I absolutely freaking love this. Ooh, these mosquitoes trying to get me. Y'all stop. That hurt. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again, guys. I absolutely love this. Let me get y'all some advice really quickly before I let y'all go. This was really, really dope. But yeah, that's the end of the water signs reading. Was that water? I think that was water. This was really dope. I'm really messing with this one. I'm really messing with this one. Let's get these. Get the archangels and get y'all some messages. And I'm gonna get ready to go. Roll out. About to go home and eat. I made some oxtails last night, so I'm gonna go and eat me a little bit of that. Have myself a cocktail. I've been taking a few days off from the cocktails, but I'm gonna have one tonight. All right, archangels, talk to my peoples. Give them some messages. Give me some messages. What does everybody need to know? What is the most important messages that you need to give to the collective, please? Ooh. Most important messages for the collective, please. Let's get like... Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more for the most important messages for the collective. Woo! Y'all jumping on out. Give me one more. One more. Thank y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your messages from the archangels. Archangel Gabriel says nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. We were talking about this earlier. Both activities are important for you right now. Nurturing yourself, putting yourself first, understanding that you need to be loved too. Okay? It's all right. Some people are going to perceive it as selfishness, but that's okay too. Okay? We have Archangel Shamuel, who says, beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Wow. We talked about that as well. There you go, the angels confirming everything. We have Archangel Raphael, who says, breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Big Mama and them been getting on me about this lately. That yoga, that breathing yoga. Some of you guys don't even know that breathing properly can help you heal so much stuff and clear up your chakras too. Just breathing. You ain't even got to do nothing but breathe, child. Archangel Jophiel says patience. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Yes, absolutely hold yourself accountable, but do not beat yourself up. If you did something that you wasn't supposed to do, that's okay. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you for the Cash App, Aja. Okay? Everything is going to be just fine, guys. It's okay to hold yourself accountable and not beat your own head in. Okay? I do it every day. You do not have to victimize yourself in order to take accountability for something you did wrong. Okay? Next, we have Archangel Jophiel again, who says outdoors. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. They said that during the reading. Okay, they said the same thing during the reading as well. We have Archangel Raphael, who says healthy lifestyle. Eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. I'm probably finna get ready to go to the gym tonight too. I skipped yesterday. I was supposed to go yesterday. I'm gonna go tonight. Thank God my gym stay open 24 hours. We have Archangel Zadkiel, who says compassion. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. Okay? So you do not have to make yourself a victim in order to hold yourself accountable. You don't. Okay? And those are your messages, my wonderful people. I love you guys so much. I gotta go change so I can go get in this gym. I'm finna go do something at this gym. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I've been doing this real intense lower body workout, and when I tell y'all my legs and my butt is on fire right now while I'm sitting here talking to y'all, it don't even make no sense. My butt was hurting so bad yesterday, I couldn't even sit on it. Like when I went to lay in my bed, I had to lay on my side because my butt was hurting so bad. I've been doing this exercise with this South African that I found on YouTube, where they teach you how to like make your glutes grow like you had surgery but you didn't have surgery. And honey, it worked. Okay, that shit hurt. If I do go to this gym, the only thing I'm really gonna be able to work is my upper body, because my lower body it's a wrap. Okay, I can't even sit down. Like, for real, that thing had everything on fire. And then I had a couple of cocktails when I did it. So, you know, when you have cocktails, you don't really feel it like that. Until the next day you wake up and you be like, oops, I did too many. So I was doing them things and and I was doing it good. Maybe because I had a buzz, I was doing it good. I was doing that thing. I was like, yeah, this feel good. It feel like it's opened up. I woke up the next day. I said, oh, no, I messed up. Okay, but you guys are so welcome. Thank you guys so much for participating. Thank you to everybody who thumbs up my videos. Thank you to everybody who loves on me, everybody who sends me love, everybody who loves me. I love you back. And for those of y'all who don't like me and who be trolling, fuck you, and your mama's a frog, bitch. Okay, for the rest of y'all, I love y'all so much, body, mind, and soul. I wish you guys well. I would definitely see you guys in the next reading. Okay. And I will talk to all my beautiful people sooner than later. Later, y'all.